Friends, how's it going? Leo here. So I wanted to ask the question, and even though it's super profound, I just wanted to give a 2 or 3 minute interpretation of what I believe it is. But the question is, why did Jesus come in the form of an infant? And like I said, super profound question. But from my interpretation, from my perspective, I believe there are two overarching reasons as to why he came in the form of an infant. The first one is dependence. The second reason is trust. So what do I mean by dependence? When we're infants, we are utterly dependent on our parents. We're utterly dependent on our parents to survive, to be taken care of. And at the end of the day, we have no control. We have no survival skills. It's all based on depending entirely on our parents to be fed, to be nourished, to be cared for, to be protected, whatever it might be. It's all on our parents. We have no control. And I think he came in that way to encourage us to have a similar mentality. Even as we grow old in age, he still wants us to recognize that we should have utter dependence on him to survive, to be alive in the spirit, to be fully alive in him. And I think that's one of the reasons, in my interpretation. Others might think differently. I'm no theologian. I'm just a normal, average guy who is trying to deepen his faith in Catholicism. But I think, simply said, infants have utter dependence on their parents. Thus, us, as followers of Christ, should have utter dependence on our Father in heaven. Because we need to recognize that we have no power. We have no control over what might happen to us. The only one that can control that is the Lord. And so I think that's one reason that Jesus himself came in the form of an infant. Utter dependency. The second one is trust. I think as children, without thinking twice about it, or maybe without even thinking about it, we fully trust our parents. We trust our dad, we trust our mom, knowing that they have our best interest in mind, that they want the best for us. They want to protect us. They want to guide us. They want to continue to nourish us so that we can continually grow in a healthy body. And I think the same approach, the same mentality must also be applied with our relationship with our Father in heaven. Is trusting in his will, trusting in his providence, and recognizing that, hey, even though the road I might be on might be obscure, I might not know where I'm going, I might not know where the Spirit is leading me, I need to trust that my Father in heaven knows what's best for me. He knows what I need to be the best that I can be, to be fully alive in the Spirit. I know that he'll guide me, he'll give me what I need to get ahead. I need to recognize that my little mind cannot fathom what he has in store for you and me, what plans he has in store for us. But like a parent, and I'm sure many of you watching can relate, you know what's best. I strive to know what's best for my 3-month-old baby. I know how to at least change her diaper because she needs it. Maybe I need my spiritual diaper changed every so often. But anyway, that's aside from the point. I think as a parent, I always strive to provide what's best for my 3-month-old, even though she might not have any idea whatsoever what I'm doing for her. 10 years from now, she won't remember what I did at 3 a.m. or what my wife does every couple hours in the middle of the night for her. She won't remember that. But yet, she can continue to grow physically, emotionally, psychologically, and hopefully spiritually. So same thing with us. I can't fathom what goodness the Lord has in store for me. It'll explode my little brain. But that's how I should approach that relationship that I have with Him. Just trusting. Yes, I might be scared at times. Yes, there might be fear, there might be struggles, there might be stress. But I think it's important to continue to remember that our Father in heaven has our back. He has our best interest in mind. So, I really think that that's the two main reasons, my interpretation, as to why Jesus came as an infant. One, to have utter dependence on Him, on our Father in heaven. And two, along with that dependence, to fully trust in Him, to fully trust in whatever goodness He has in store for us. So I'll just leave you with this. It's from Matthew chapter 19, verse 14. And just to kind of really hit it home and reiterate why it is that we need to be childlike in the Spirit, why we need to have utter dependence and trust in our Heavenly Father. And the reason is because Jesus says, "Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them. For the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these." Friends, again, just wanting to reiterate one last time, utter dependence and full trust in our Heavenly Father. That's all He asks of us. And if an infant can fully have utter dependence and fully trust their parents without any hesitation, why wouldn't we have that same relationship with our Heavenly Father? All right, friends, thanks so much for watching. As always, please know that I'm praying for you, and if you wouldn't mind saying a little prayer for me. Otherwise, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.